Buenas tardes. Bienvenidas y bienvenidos a esta ceremonia de clausura de los másteres del programa Teach and Learn in Spain. Tiene la palabra la profesora doctora doña Esperanza Cerdá Redondo, secretaria académica o directora académica del Instituto Franklin.
Professor Julio Cañero, Vice President of International Relations of the University of Alcalá, Angela Sausik, Director of Programs and Teacher Training, Julia Vescan, Postgraduate Students Coordinator, professors, members of the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution, and most importantly, the 2023 graduating class of the Master's Program in Teach and Learn, and especially your friends and family who have joined us here today in celebration. Good afternoon and welcome, and congratulations to all of you. As the Deputy Head of the Franklin Institute of the University of Alcalá, it is my great hope that you have had an enriching experience both academically and personally during your stay here with us. It is wonderful to be surrounded by such a diverse group of individuals from so many different countries and cultures. On behalf of the faculty and staff here at the University of Alcalá, it is so gratifying for us to see how you have all shared your experiences among yourselves and grown from it. And more importantly, how you have shared your individual and collective cultures and experiences with us, the Spanish people, which hopefully you have come to love through this experience. Traveling to a foreign country to acquire the classroom knowledge that you have received here at the university is a truly impressive accomplishment. But even more impressive is the experience that you have lived as profes in the different schools in the community of Madrid. I hope that this experience will follow you for the rest of your lives, and I wish you the very best in your future endeavors, dreams, and goals. Here at the Franklin Institute, we are filled with pride and joy of all of you. I want to thank Angela, Julia, and Carrie for all your work to make this happen and for making all of the students feel at home, even if they were miles, thousands of miles away from their own homes. I also want to thank the staff of the Franklin Institute for a great organization. And now, class of 2023, let us begin your well-earned graduation ceremony. Congratulations again, and thank you.
Muchísimas gracias, Esperanza. Y a continuación tiene la palabra la profesora Angela Daniela Sauthiuk, que es directora de programas del programa Teach and
Learn. Dear Vice President for International Relations, Julio Cañero, dear Dean of Faculty of Education, Jesús García Laborda, Julia Vescan, Students Advisor, Deputy Head of the Instituto Franklin, Esperanza Cerdá, and Instituto Franklin staff, families and friends. Dear graduates, colleagues, families and friends, it's a great honor to share with you the excitement of this day. I'd like to begin by thanking all of the families and friends in the audience today, and to those of you who are joining us virtually. I share your pride in the accomplishments of our graduating students. At the same time, I share in the gratitude that I know our graduating students feel towards all of you. I would also like to thank all of the staff of Instituto Franklin who have worked really hard throughout this year to help all of us. I would also like to thank the faculty who have served not only as teachers and colleagues, but also as mentor to our students. A big thank you to the Daughters of American Revolution España chapter for believing in our mission and sponsor the Alice Gold Award. We look forward to continuing working with you. Last but not least, I would like to thank Julia and Carrie. You always go above and beyond to make sure everything we do is a success, and this year was no exception. Dear graduates, The entire Institute of Franklin community wants to congratulate you and to thank you for choosing us. We admire your commitment to your studies, your care and support of your fellow class members, and your dedication and patience you have given to your children in your class. We all have been influenced by the pandemic for the last 3 years. The pandemic unexpectedly revealed accumulated distortions and weaknesses of our society. While we should transform our society in order to end poverty, hunger, AIDS, discrimination against women, discrimination against girls as soon as possible, the norms of yesterday do not apply today, and no one is sure of the solutions for these challenges. In addition, in the recent international situation, reminds us again how fragile and precious our ordinary and peaceful daily life is. Having chosen to leave your countries, your jobs, your dear ones, during the uncertain times to challenge yourself in a new country, in a new society, in a new environment in Spain, I feel that you have the qualities and attitude to respond to the demands of this new era. I hope that you make use of what you have learned during your masters and during your experience at school in whatever path you choose. Don't feel like just because you are finishing this chapter that you are going through the next chapter alone. You are going with your family if they are not here. You are going with your friends, past, present, and future, even if their life they live on the other side of the world. You are going with the new people you met during your masters, who are mostly going to be there supporting you. So whether you are graduating from the Masters in Teaching, Masters in School Management, Masters in Global Higher Ed, Masters in ICT, or Masters in ESL and Bilingual Education, whether you are living here in Spain, where you are beginning or returning back to teaching, to become a school leader or to start a school, to work in a state or private school, to be a counselor, to work in an advocacy organization, to work here in Spain, in the US, in the Philippines, in India or abroad, to work in higher ed, pre-K, or just a startup, you will touch lives. Teaching is a special kind of relationship. You will need to learn about the young people in front of you, where they are coming from and what matters to them. This will call for special effort if you, like many teachers, are foreigners to their community in which you teach. Listen to your students. Try to understand the world as they see it. You'll be both troubled and inspired by what you hear, and you'll be smarter for it. Show your students that you are serious and available, even they are not. This will register. Young people are hyper alert to betrayal and consistency. A veteran teacher I know tells her beginning teacher, don't think that because the kid can't read, he can't read you. So let me end by just congratulating you again for all that you have achieved and all that you will be achieved. Take a second to think about the great friends you have made here. Make a vow to keep them with you, to stay in touch. That too will help you more than you know in your journey. We welcome you to Instituto of Franklin, Universidad de Alcalá alumni community. You are awesome. It has been an honor to address you and your families on this special day. Congratulations to you all. We are very proud of you, Franklinianos.
Muchas gracias, Angie. Y a continuación tiene la palabra la profesora Julia Bescan, tutora de los alumnos de posgrado del programa Teach and Learn del Instituto Franklin.
Can you hear me? I'm Julia, Luliana, or even Julia, the advisor. Students, staff, honored guests, professors, parents, families, partners, and loved ones, welcome. It is you who made this year possible. Hello all, and thank you for joining us today. We're proud and grateful, as Angela said, right, that you're here today, but also because we have the opportunity to gather in such an amazing historical site at Universidad de Alcalá. We're here today to celebrate the completion of a challenging journey for our 2023 Teach and Learn students cohort. Many of them have been living in Spain or other foreign countries while undertaking their master's degree online courses or attending on-site classes in our campus. In addition, our students were working on thesis, portfolio, attending practica seminar, while they were also teaching in schools in Spain or abroad, and all at once. Truly an accomplishment worth celebrating today. As a student's advisor, my work would not be an easy task without the daily care of my amazing colleagues, Angela and Carrie. I have learned so much from them. As Angela mentioned in her speech, we're thankful to many people that make this program possible. We appreciate the help and support from the Universidad de Alcalá, la Fundación General, Subdirección de Educación Bilingüe de la Consejería de la Comunidad de Madrid, Dr. Elaine Reger Carrasco, and other members of the Daughters of American Revolution, our director, José Antonio Burpegui, Dr. Julio Cañero, the Vice President of International Affairs, Dr. Esperanza Cerdá, from our professors, of course, our colleagues, Ana, Laura, Antonio, Cristina, and Angela, who organized this amazing ceremony. I also want to extend my gratitude to you guys, to our students. Thanks for your trust and commitment with our program, for your hard work and your enthusiasm. Thank you for supporting each other in person or over great distances. We know that there are some that are following our ceremony online, so we definitely keep them in our mind and heart. So, as we bring this year to an official close, we hope that you'll take this time to recognize your achievement and look back fondly on the friendships you have made and the memories you will take with you in the next phase of your life. Life is about changes. We live in a constantly changing world, and we need to be able to adapt to new life trails. Current events pointed out the reality of loss, social inequalities, alienation, but also helped us to realize the importance of life skills, critical and creative thinking, problem-solving skills, interpersonal skills, self-awareness, assertiveness, and empathy. Being in the program gave you the opportunity to be more aware of how connected we are with the rest of the world. As educators, we need to be aware of the importance of our role in society and the importance of what we do on a daily basis. We create a lifelong impact on people around us, on our students, on our society. Malala Yousafzai used to say, one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. Education is constantly developing, and so should be the way we teach. Teaching is not just about sharing information, about creating bonds with our students, with our coworkers, and definitely with the rest of the world. Our goal as educators is to help our students learn, but also to develop their life skills, and especially their social, emotional dimension. There is something special about you guys studying a master's, completing your language assistantship in schools, writing a thesis, and living in a foreign country all at a time. There's something special for you having over 500 kids at school and still be able to call each other and to call each of them by their name. You have created a lifelong impact in kids' education, in their life, and in their worldview. Students in the Teach and Learn in Spain class of 2023 represent the most diverse cohort we ever had in the program. Each of you come from different countries and backgrounds. Some of you have lived in Spain for several years, while others have never lived abroad before coming to Spain to do our master's program. Some of you hold qualified teacher status, while others have not set foot in a classroom as an educator before. Some of you were sitting at a graduation ceremony just 1 year ago, while some of you had not been students in many years, and you learned how difficult it can be to sit and listen to a lecture after all that time. Graduates, regardless of how you got here, the level of Spanish you spoke when you started the program, right? You also possess some common qualities. You're people who care about education and who weren't afraid of step outside your comfort zone. You're people who choose, when given the opportunity, to teach and learn, to say yes and to raise to that challenge. Your similarities bring you together more than the differences that separates you. We're also proud to have a group like you as a class of 2023. I hope that you can take time to celebrate your achievements and recognize the hard work you have put into it. I hope that you can keep the spirit of compassion and empathy alive as you go towards whatever comes next for you, whenever you're staying in Spain, relocating to be closer to your loved one, or moving to another place and starting a new adventure. Congratulations, class 2023. We wish you the very best.
Muchas gracias, Julia. Y a continuación tiene la palabra doña Makina Wellhausen para hablar en representación de los estudiantes del máster en ESL and Bilingual Education.
Hi everyone, and congratulations, class of 2023. We did it, finally. We gained a master's degree and have grown as teachers and individuals, all while living in a different country. I'm so proud of all of you, and I hope you take a moment to give yourself credit for all that you've achieved this year. I especially want to thank my group of masters in ESL and bilingual education. You trusted me to be your leader, even though I was in the Canary Islands. It's been wonderful to meet you in person, and it's been an honor to serve and help you throughout this year. I'd also like to thank the Instituto Franklin team for your support. Thank you especially to Julia, Carrie, and Angela for your patience and for going the extra mile so that we could have an incredible experience. I'd also like to thank our professors for sharing their wisdom with us. Thank you for helping us to become better professionals and for believing in us. And today, I'd like to share a message with my classmates, all of you today. As you go forth with your degrees, I hope that you have the courage to pursue your dreams fearlessly and joyfully. Making your dreams come true will send you on the adventure of a lifetime. However, there are some things you should know before you embark on this journey. First, you will encounter setbacks, no matter how well you plan. But don't worry, when you're following your dreams with your whole heart, you will find the strength, courage, and perseverance you never thought that you had. Setbacks are inevitable, and self-doubt is part of the journey. However, if you're experiencing challenges or questioning yourself, that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. Often, it's a sign that you're on the right path. Let your challenges be the building blocks that you will use to find creative and innovative solutions. Let these building blocks build yourself stronger and wiser. This brings me to my second point. Sometimes you have to risk everything for your dreams. Taking risks is part of any big project or calling that we choose to do. Maybe you have to make a big life change. Maybe you might find yourself in a moment of crisis, and at these moments you may ask, was it all worth it? But bad times don't last forever. And that brings me to point 3. Have faith in that things will get better and take action. When we lose hope, we stop trying. But when we choose to keep going, despite how hopeless everything may seem, things will eventually get better. When you go after something with your whole heart, I found that you somehow find help and resources exactly at the time that you need them. The fourth part I want to mention is sometimes your setbacks are meant to push you toward the direction you need to go. Listen to your heart, and it will guide you. Sometimes our hearts will guide us towards something that will sound crazy at the moment, but will make sense over time. Napoleon Hill once said regarding our challenges and setbacks, every adversity carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Find how your challenges can help lead the way. My last point is, go after your dreams because you will never regret it. Even if you make mistakes, you will be much better off than if you had decided to lock your dreams away in the back of your heart. Often, our dreams are not meant to be dreams forever. They're meant to be brought to life by us to make the world a better place for us and the people around us. Class of 2023, I wish you all happiness and success in your future pursuits. I congratulate you all on this incredible accomplishment of receiving your master's degree, and I wish you all courage as you pursue your dreams because, my classmates, we were born to win. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Y a continuación tiene la palabra doña Emily Victoria Rose para hablar en representación de los estudiantes del máster in Global Higher Education.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Honored guests, family, friends, colleagues, and fellow graduates. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, but we also must remember that this is only the beginning. We now have the tools and the opportunity to make a positive impact in the world of education. As we gather here today to celebrate this momentous occasion, I'm sure we can all agree that the journey to get to this point has been long and winding trips to the National Police Station to get a tiny plastic card that allows us to stay here in Spain. But despite all the hardships, we managed to make it here. I will share one reflection that I have learned while teaching, as we are all students in this life, and I hope that you remember this throughout your life. Give yourself the same amount of grace as you give your students. You cannot pour from an empty cup. But before we get too carried away with talking about the future, let's take a moment to appreciate the present. I'm sure I can speak for all of us as we feel very proud of ourselves right now. So let's take a moment to also celebrate the funny, the silly, and embarrassing moments that have gotten us here, whether that be in the classroom or whether that be just moments living your life in Spain. So from the moments in the classroom with our students to after-class tapas and tinto sessions with our classmates, to the iconic pickle jar moment in class, yes, global higher education graduates, you know what I'm talking about. We all have our stories to tell. We should take a moment to laugh at our mistakes and be grateful for the lessons that these moments have taught us. And with that, I want to leave you with one quote. Remember, class of 2023. Maybe sometimes it's riskier to not take a risk. Sometimes all you're guaranteeing is that things will stay the same. We each did something truly remarkable by completing our master's in education, and congratulations, everyone. I'm very proud of you. Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias y a continuación tomará la palabra doña Yamila Pérez para hablar en representación de los estudiantes del Master in Information and Communication Technology in Education.
Distinguished faculty members, honored guests, fellow graduates, good morning, buenos dias, salam alaikum, mabuhay. It is with great joy and a sense of accomplishment that we gather here today to celebrate our graduation. I stand before you as a representative of this remarkable cohort, and I am humbled to address you on this momentous occasion. First and foremost, I want to express our deepest gratitude to our professors and mentors. Your knowledge, guidance, and expertise have shaped our minds and transformed us into competent professionals. You have challenged us to push the boundaries of our abilities, and you have inspired us to become lifelong learners. We are forever indebted to your wisdom and dedication. During our time in the Masters in Information and Communication Technology and Education, we have witnessed the power of technology in education and its potential to revolutionize the way we teach and learn. Let me breathe. We have explored innovative tools, methodologies, and platforms that have opened doors to new possibilities, from virtual reality to artificial intelligence to the simple act of creating a website for learners. We have embraced the digital age and harnessed its potential to enhance the educational experience. I personally would like to thank our professors and my thesis advisor, Professor Julia Vescan, and also everyone's favorite guidance counselor, for enabling me to come up with an online curriculum design that may be just a one piece of paper for us, but will definitely have a ripple effect to the thousands of young learners in the Philippines who would like to learn Spanish. Through these online tools, we would be able to reach the 7,641 islands, inhabitants of these islands of my beloved country, the Philippines. However, let us not forget that technology, while powerful, is merely a tool. It is our responsibility as educators to wield this tool with wisdom, compassion, and purpose. As we step out into the world, we carry the responsibility to create inclusive, equitable learning environments where every student can thrive. We must use technology to bridge the digital divide and ensure that education reaches the farthest corners of the globe. Our journey in this program have also taught us the importance of collaboration and the strength that lies in diverse perspectives. We come from different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Let us remember that to foster a culture of empathy, respect, and inclusivity, both in the classrooms we enter and the organizations we join. I would personally like to call out on my classmates because it has been a very diverse classroom. Jazz, Angelica, Jess, and Jomai coming from the Philippines, Olivia, Sarah, Annabelle, my Zoom from the USA, Nabila from South Africa, Hadea from Egypt, Zuf from Malaysia. So this has been a great opportunity for us to thank you to Instituto Franklin for making this possible. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Our hard work, sacrifices, and late nights have culminated in this milestone moment. I would also like to express our deepest gratitude to our friends, loved ones, and families, especially to mine, who have come all the way from the Philippines, Canada, and the USA to attend this momentous event with us. Your unwavering encouragement, understanding, and patience have been instrumental in our success. Today, we share this achievement with you. A round of applause to our family and friends. Together, let us embark on this journey and make it a technological and educational one, and make a lasting difference in the lives of students everywhere in the globe. Thank you and congratulations, everyone.
Muchísimas gracias. Y ahora es el turno para doña Esiri Yalini y doña Gianni Lao, quienes hablarán en representación de los estudiantes del Master in Teaching.
Buenas tardes, mabuhay to my Filipino friends. Good afternoon. Distinguished guests, Yulia, Angela, my dearest professors, Group 1 and 2, friends and family that are present with us today, and to those that we have lost that are here with us in spirit, thank you for joining us in successfully receiving our Masters in Teaching. This speech is firstly dedicated to my mom, who had no idea I was making a speech today. Surprise! Thanks for reading to me every night as a child. Secondly, I want to thank my home country, Singapore, for providing me a world-class education, regardless of my race, my gender, language, and social economic background. It was tough though. I failed my first math exam in 3rd grade. I failed to get to a top school in 6th grade, and so on and so forth. So lastly, I want to thank my failures. This word often carries a negative connotation and is something I want to celebrate today. Success is glorified while failures are swept under the rug. I mean, we fail every day. You fail to catch the bus, you fail to say your thank yous, you fail to say I love yous, make connections, hand in assignments on time. But it has led us here. To my fellow failures, I say fail on. Because look at where failure got us today. Because damn right, it's okay to fail. So the next time someone calls you a failure, you might just end up in Spain with a master's. So congratulations, class 2023. Thank you. Salamat. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Jal, and thank you, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates for being here today. To Group 2, thank you for showing up as yourselves. This class, like a puzzle, is incomplete without each of you. To our teachers, thank you for being our mentors. To our family and friends, thank you for your unending support. More than being an education in pedagogy, this past year has been filled with intense growth and transformation in ourselves and in our students, teaching us a belief in the inherent worth and potential of every individual. For how can we truly learn and understand without embracing diversity in thoughts and experiences? We are all a continuous work in progress. I wish for all of you to keep having the courage to try new things. For how can we inspire others if we ourselves do not seek the possibilities? Real significant success is measured by the impact we make on the lives of our students. It comes from truth, purpose, and meaningful connections. Truth in the knowledge we impart, purpose in the characters we shape, and meaningful connections that inspire and instill a love of learning even beyond the classroom. A teacher is meaningless without her students. We can only be truly successful for others. To the graduating class, let's give each other a pat on the back. We did it. As we continue this journey, let us find joy and fulfillment in empowering and transforming. Thank you and congratulations.
Muchísimas gracias. Y por último, pero no menos importante, tiene la palabra doña Elaine Kuriakous para hablar en representación de los estudiantes del Master in School Management.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm very excited and nervous to be up here representing the Masters in School Management. When I was told a few weeks ago that we would have 3 minutes to speak, I wasn't exactly sure what to say. The nature of our program allows for a diverse group of people that come from all walks of life with a variety of experiences and wisdom of their own. As a result, I don't feel like there is one piece of advice or even a few pieces of advice that I could give that could truly serve the whole group. So instead, I thought I'd use this time to give thanks. As I imagine has been for everyone, this year has been full of ups and downs. However, it has hands down been a year that I will never forget. So I wanted to take this time to thank my class for being a part of it, and I hope through this, the audience and our loved ones will get a taste of what our Fridays have been like this last year. Unfortunately, some of our classmates couldn't be here today, so fingers crossed they're watching this somewhere. To Josephine, Eloisa, and Raven, thank you for always bringing your insight into our classroom. I have learned so much about an education system that I never would have otherwise been exposed to. To Laura, Darcy, and Taylor, in the same vein, thanks for always bringing us up to speed on all things regarding the Spanish education system. I know our class had some strong opinions, but it was great to hear from everyone's experiences. To Mitsuwe, selfishly, thanks for being my fellow Texan in the room. I never failed to smile when you'd say y'all, so thank you for giving me a piece of home every week. To the boys, John and Jimmy, goes without saying, you kept class fresh and entertaining, and you always brought laughter and smiles to our faces, so thank you. To the Canadians, Blake, Nicole, and Jess, thanks for always showing us how great education can be. As an American, As an American, it's truly been humbling. To our now, thanks for always being so warm. Again, selfishly, I loved starting class off with our weekly updates and ending with our 2 kisses. To Gabby, thanks for always providing a different perspective to the conversation. It's always good to be challenged. You know what I mean? And lastly, to Chelsea and George, it's funny how random encounters can lead to the most beautiful experiences. From football, Ramu, Taco Bell, and even a wedding. Congratulations, you two. This year has truly been a jolt. In addition to our class, I also want to take a moment to thank everyone who was able to attend today, and whether it was in person or virtually. Life is a lot easier when you have good people in your life. I know I've been grateful for the support system I've had at home, but I've also been lucky to meet some great people here as well. From a wonderful school placement to my caring coordinator, Bea, and all the words of wisdom from Coach. To my family, Mom, Dad, Edwin, YFC, and B, the list could go on forever. But on behalf of our class, thank you to everyone who has helped us along the way. While the timing of class was not ideal, to say the least, I've enjoyed spending the year with everyone. I wish everyone nothing but the best as we all take on our future endeavors. Congratulations again to the Masters in School Management.
Muchísimas gracias. Y ahora va a tener lugar pues, el acto más importante y emotivo de esta ceremonia, que es la imposición de las becas a los graduados de los distintos másteres que conforman el programa Teach and Learn. Para ello van a imponer las bandas, tanto Julia Vescan como Angela Southuk, y va a leer los nombres doña Caroline Hancock, que es responsable de admisiones del Instituto Franklin de la Universidad de Alcalá. Y nos va a tocar a la directora académica y a un servidor entregarles los diplomas.
Okay, we're going to begin with the Master in ESL and Bilingual Education, Elise Alexander. Nathaniel Miguel. Hallie Murphy. Michelle Rohde. McKenna Wellhausen. Next, we have the Master in Global Higher Education, Grace Berman. Divyanshi Bola. No, now we're at Global Higher. Allison Capasso. Isadora Dean. Danielle Delozier. Emily Lazorchak. Grecia Marquez. Emily Rose. Nicole Rosenberg. Matthew Simkowitz. Haley Worth. Next, we have the Master in Information and Communication Technology and Education, Angelica Berroyo. Jasmine Bondoc. Jomai Cuevas. Nabila Farouk. Jamila Perez. Olivia Tabiendo. Maizum Yang. Sarah Zitzler. Next, we have the Master in School Management, Josephine Balilia. Darcy Cadman. Eloisa Kagisa. Taylor Gist. Elaine Kuriakos. Jonathan Leeper. Chelsea Lockwood. Nicole Lombardo. James Murphy. George Newstead. Raven Novito. Jessica Reed. Blake Schumach. Mitsui Yoshimoto. Gabriela Zuniga. And finally, we have our Masters in Teaching. Isabella Abracosa. Jane Aguila. Nazreen Al-Gharib. Anglina. Callum Archer. Kyla Caballero. Zulema Carreto. Brandon Crowder. Grace David. Isabel Demazenet. Kevin Edgel. Jalini Isiri. Patricia Stewart. Juan Antonio Evangelista. Andrea Fernández. Catherine Hernandez. Mary Labatete. Jean Lau. Nina Leary. Shara Linau. Carla Lumba. Alexandra McManus. Rose Nisnisan. Rioma Oda. Peter Ponce Torres. Abigail Rickabow. Maya Rosen. Ellison Salvador. Alexander Stewart. Rhett Townsley. Let's give a round of applause to all of our graduates.
Con cura. Mirando los libros. Muy bien, y después de este emocionante acto de entrega o imposición de las becas, tiene la palabra doña Elaine Granger, representante de la National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution, para entregar el premio Alice Gold.
Buenos días. Poco tiempo nos queda. Quería dar las gracias a don Julio Carreño, vicerrector de Relaciones Internacionales en la Universidad de Alcalá. Es un honor estar aquí hoy. Y también dar las gracias a doctora Esperanza, perdona, el calor se ha subido a mi cabeza, ¿verdad? Subdirectora del Franklin Institute, a Julia Vescan y a Ángela Southuk. Es un equipo maravilloso. Voy a cambiar al inglés. Espero que todos podáis entenderme. It's such a pleasure for us to work with such a distinguished and effective academic organization as the Franklin Institute. How lucky you all are to have such outstanding teachers and supremely effective staff. Will you help me and join me to thank them? The Franklin Institute is not only a super achiever in international and intercultural education. The Franklin Institute promotes collaboration among Spanish and United States historical research, business, and art communities. It shares with the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution the goal of highlighting Spain's invaluable contribution to the American Revolution, of bringing an awareness to the public in both countries that without Spain's help, I would be a British citizen and not an American one standing before you. Education and historic preservation being two of our primary goals, one can see why the Franklin Institute is one of our closest and most cherished collaborators. This is the 9th year we have worked with the Franklin Institute DAR España Commission team. Please let me take a moment to thank Carlos Herrera and all of the outstanding faculty, to thank the excellent, efficient, and professional staff, especially Ana Lariño, who gets the ball rolling every year, Julia Vescan, always so helpful and welcoming, and lastly, Angela Southuk, who brings balance and close ties to the team. I must also mention our honorary regent, Diane Busey, here with us today, our vice regent, Christine Sostrom, our registrar, Patricia Rios, and our treasurer, Victoria Gillen. All read your essays with our Daughters of the American Revolution values in mind: inclusion, excellence in education, and international understanding. I would like to thank Mai-Zoom Yang for developing a curriculum that embraces an existential need today: intelligent use of the internet. MyZoom incorporates universal design, threads inclusivity throughout her curriculum. She addresses inequalities in digital access. She makes us aware that digital literacy entails critical thinking in applying ethics and creating best practices. Lastly, I want to thank you all for choosing to work in education. Education is the most important industry for the future of our world. Yes, it is an industry, and as such, it will present each of you with obstacles and disappointments. It is definitely not a financially beneficial choice. But reading your essays, I know that is not what motivates you. For that reason, I want to thank you all for your essays, each demonstrating excellence in education. You are the future. We depend on you. Your countries and the international community depend on you. I'm confident that you will carry us forward to better educating our young people who will build a better world together with you. And with no further ado, let us present our awards. Thank you.
Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Well, that was just a little snippet down memory lane for my fellow ICT and education graduates. This is what we often hear every single day when we go online. But I want to thank the Franklin Institute for the opportunity, the committee for selecting my thesis, and the Daughters of American Revolution Spain chapter. It is truly an honor to have been chosen and for you have to acknowledge my thesis. Thank you. And I want to thank personally my professor, Marcos Garasa, for being my thesis advisor and for his valuable feedback. I also want to thank Anna Loger, my friend and old colleague. She passed away in September, but is the inspiration for my thesis. I dedicate this award to her as we share the same vision of making digital literacy and technology accessible for all in hopes of having a common digital language with learners in the classroom. Today's digital age has exceeded our wildest imagination. Connecting with someone across the world now, sharing your artwork with millions of strangers, and having videos go viral in a blink of an eye. At one time, this was just a dream, but now it's our reality.
So as educators and as scholars, we must lean in and adapt to reflect the society our learners are living in and prepare them for what might come. It is essential that we have an open dialogue of how we can best utilize the technology and digital tools we have available to us and bring them into education. Purposeful consideration and selection will be imperative to supporting students in becoming digitally literate and responsible digital citizens. When we look at all of our possible futures, technology will be there in some capacity. It can be the bridge to close gaps and create a more inclusive learning environment for everyone. We can be the forefront of reshaping and redesigning our future's generation's education that includes technology in there. Now, technology is meaningless without people, so I want to spend the rest of my time expressing my gratitude to those who have contributed to my curriculum design. I want to take this momentous opportunity to personally thank my mom, Sue Vang. As a Hmong refugee, you have been through a lot. As a mother of 7, you have sacrificed a lot. Thank you for everything and for being here for me today. I hope I've made you proud in getting closer to achieving the American dream, or at least have given you some bragging rights that you can share with the friends and family. Thank you to my siblings who are in the US and my friends who have for your continued support. Despite the various time zones, you have shown me the value of staying connected and how much I am loved. A huge shout out to my classmates here and online. There's no other group I would have wanted to do this master's program with, truly. It has been amazing to be a part of this empowering and uplifting group, and thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. To my co-aucs and turned friend and fellow graduate, Zoo, you are the younger sister I've never asked for, but very much needed. Thank you for always being a positive light. I will always remember our countless afternoons in Manila Bakes, typing our theses away, the blood, the sweat, and the tears, but most of all, the anime that we would watch to de-stress from our master's programs. I want to thank Sarah Zitzler. From undergrad in UW Medicine to here, graduating once again together, it has been quite a journey. Thank you for persuading me to quit my job, move across the world, and do this program with you. Thank you for having a room available so I don't have to look for an apartment in Madrid, and for your effortless assistance with the Spanish government. Words will never fully express my appreciation for you, but I hope that you know that you are a person who has come into my life for a lifetime. And to end it all, in the words of Snoop Dogg, last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for taking no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Jesus García Laborda, dear students, families, representatives of the National Association of the Daughters of the American Revolution, teachers and members of the Franklin Institute of the University of Alcalá. Good afternoon, and once again, welcome to the closing ceremony of the Teach and Learn program. Today, we gather here to celebrate the culmination of a remarkable journey, a journey of learning, growth, and transformation. Before we proceed, and on behalf of the University of Alcalá, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the students, families, teachers, and the Franklin Institute for their untiring support and commitment. As you stand here today, preparing to bid farewell to this chapter of your lives, I am reminded of the, I hope, deep sense of belonging you probably have developed to the University of Alcalá. You are now part of this Alcalaino community, forever linked to this prestigious institution which I wish you could see as your new alma mater. The University of Alcalá has a rich history dating back to its foundation in 1499, making it one of the oldest universities in Europe. Throughout the centuries, this venerable institution has produced distinguished professors and students who have left an indelible mark on their world. On its walls, if you visit our assembly hall or Paraninfo, you can see their names: Quevedo, Lope de Vega, El Divino Vallés, San Juan de la Cruz, or San Ignacio de Loyola. Yet, Alcalá is not just a relic of the past. It remains a vibrant center of knowledge and innovation in present day. The University of Alcalá has gathered international recognition and has become a reference point for academic excellence. Its commitment to providing a quality education is evidenced by its favorable ranking in various assessments. The university's pursuit of excellence has been recognized by its consistent placement among the top-ranked institutions, a testament to the remarkable faculty and the bright minds that have graced its halls. One of the pillars that sets the University of Alcalá apart is its persistent dedication to internationalization. We believe in the power of diversity, collaboration, and global perspectives. Our university has forged partnerships with institutions worldwide, fostering cross-cultural understanding and offering opportunities for students to broaden their horizons. The Teach and Learn program exemplifies our commitment to nurturing global citizens who can thrive in an interconnected world. Today, as I express my gratitude for the transformative experiences I believe you have had during your time at the University of Alcalá, let us not forget that your journey as learners is far from over. I encourage all of you, our valued alumni, to continue pursuing knowledge, to explore new avenues of learning, and to carry with pride the title of a University of Alcalá alumnus. You are now part of a vast network of individuals who have contributed to society in countless ways, and I am very confident that you will continue to make a positive impact on the world. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to everyone who has made this program possible, to the students, their families, their teachers, the Franklin Institute, and the University of Alcalá. Why not? Thank you for your firm support and dedication. It is through your efforts that you have come this far and achieved such remarkable milestones. As we bid farewell, I urge you to remember that the University of Alcalá will always be a home for all of you, a place where you have cultivated your intellects, formed, I hope, lasting friendships, and embraced the transformative power of education. Please carry these experiences with you as you venture forth, and may you always hold dear the values and knowledge imparted by your now beloved alma mater. Thank you, and congratulations to the Teach and Learn program, class of 2023. Now, keep your finger crossed and see if it works, because yesterday it didn't. But we have to stand up to listen to the university anthem. And congratulations.
Excuse me, those of you who received a bracelet for lunch, please use it. Please put it on, okay? And we will wait for you in the second patio of the same building.